I'm Matthew Pringle and I've only recently joined CLINUVEL as a non-executive director in late 2024. Prior to taking on board roles, I had a professional career working for over 40 years in corporate finance, audit and corporate governance across many jurisdictions and industries. I was excited by the opportunity to join the board of CLINUVEL as I believe it's on the cusp of realising some truly exciting opportunities. The early results of the vitiligo Phase 3 trial and the planned launch of the unique photocosmetic range provide a hint of this really exciting and positive future. Directors share a joint responsibility and accountability for the company. We have collective and individual fiduciary duties to act in the best interests of the company and its shareholders, and we see that as a long-term duty, not one that only exists for a quarter or a single reporting cycle. Given my financial background, I've been asked to chair the Audit and Risk Committee, and I'm also a member of the Board Commercial Committee, positions that help steer specific governance and strategic functions of the board. Biotech is a high-risk industry where companies usually adopt a raise-and-burn approach to funding their operations. It's not unusual for biotech companies to expend hundreds of millions of dollars before they can even contemplate a commercial program. CLINUVEL's financial performance has been excellent and is one of the relatively small number of listed biotechs that are trading profitably. Only 9% of US listed biotechs meet this criteria. Prior to my joining the company, it had built a strong net asset position. It has approximately $200 million in cash reserves. This gives the business options that are the envy of many of its peers. The benefits of not having to resort to external debt and equity financing in an uncertain environment can't be understated. The most obvious recognisable benefit of not having to constantly seek fresh equity is avoiding the material dilution of our long-standing and loyal shareholders that often comes with this strategy. There's an undeniable obligation on boards and management teams to use their funds responsibly, first and foremost to invest wisely, having regard to the risks inherent in those investments. In biopharma, this means a constant product development and clinical program. Where you have cash reserves and feel the capital is surplus to requirements and can't be responsibly deployed, it should be returned to shareholders as owners of the business. This is something very much front of mind for the board and myself. The methods of capital return can vary, using approaches such as dividends and buybacks, but the current approach of maintaining a buffer for adverse conditions is a prudent one. The topic we debate is not should we maintain a cash buffer, but how much of a buffer is prudent. Given our ambitions and programs, this does need to be a sizable figure. CLINUVEL has an enviable history of reporting strong earnings growth while navigating the risks of the biotech sector, and my focus is to work to see that this continues. From my experience, it takes time and patience in this sector to build long-term incremental value. The company has a strong and experienced global management team that I believe, with the guidance of the board, can continue to grow our market share, increase the number of products we have in market, and identify value-accretive new business opportunities, all providing for a really positive and exciting future for our shareholders. I thank you for your time and I look forward to speaking with you again in the future.